So we're here today with Cara Tratner, who is a core organizer with the Philadelphia Community Bail Fund, organizing against mass incarceration and organizing against cash bail and pretrial detention. And Cara's a Braden alum who's focusing energy in this pandemic to support incarcerated people, to bring them home and to support their families and communities. So I'm wondering, Cara, if you could just talk to us about what's happening, what the conditions are like in the Philly jail. I mean, we see so many reports around the country about the horrible toll this pandemic is taking on incarcerated people. So maybe you could talk about the specific conditions in Philly.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine similar to all around the country in this time of crisis, the Philadelphia jails have essentially locked down. People are locked in their cells for over 23 hours a day, are basically only able to get out for 15 minutes and have to choose between taking a shower or making a phone call. I've heard reports that people are literally sometimes not able to leave their cells for multiple days at a time. They're now also being forced to do work that the COs previously were doing. So they're people who are incarcerated are now asked to like serve food individually at people's cells to other people who are incarcerated, which obviously is a risk of exposure as well. They're not being provided PPE. Their food quality has worsened. They're now being served rotten food and cold food instead of hot food. There's like nothing being done to control the spread. And honestly, the city and the jails are lying and covering up what's happening in there, which we see happening around the country as well. Yeah.
Do you know how many cases they're reporting, even though we would imagine it would be an underreporting? What are they saying?
Yeah, I could pull up the exact number. I know there have been over 100 now, and I know there was recently an estimate done based on some other correctional facilities where they've actually tested more people and found how many asymptomatic people were testing positive too. That shows that there are significantly more people who are likely positive already in the Philadelphia jails than what they're reporting for sure. And there was already the first reported death of one woman who was 48 and was due to be released in August, but they denied her motion for early release even a few months earlier, and she unfortunately passed away. So we've already lost one person on the inside, and like are obviously sending a lot of love to her family. And also it's just motivating us to take action because we know that these jails are literally death camps for Black and brown people and will continue to be. And everyone I've talked to is also being denied medical treatment. So that's particularly terrifying, knowing how people have underlying medical conditions also.
Yeah. So what are the community demands right now from folks you're organizing with?
Yeah, I mean, the Philadelphia Community Bail Fund is demanding that they free them all, that they free every person and that they house every person and that they actually provide any kind of safety and health and well-being for folks. And then more specifically, we're demanding that they free everybody who's held on a county sentence, everybody who's held on cash bail, everybody who's held on what's called a detainer for a probation violation or some kind of probation case, and free all youth from any facilities in the city. And we're demanding that the mayor, Mayor Kenny of Philadelphia, actually take action and use his power, that the judges and president judges use their power, and that the district attorney, that every official should be using every power that they have to free people urgently and as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I've seen some really powerful, dramatic footage of some of the actions that people have organized. Could you talk about those so people who maybe haven't seen them could hear about them?
Yeah, we've had a lot of building of power in Philadelphia and community coming together to show up to demand that the city take action, which is one of the seeds of hope right now, that there's advocates and community members and people who are formerly incarcerated and loved ones of people on the inside who are all joining together to say that we're not going to sit back while this is happening. So we've planned car protests where we've blasted voices of people on the inside who want to share and break the silence of what's happening in there, and been able to uplift their stories and also like make a lot of noise and force the city to listen to us and stop traffic. We also had an action where we delivered a coffin to the courthouse and forced the judges to know that this blood is on their hands and that this death is directly because their inaction is leading to murder. So we've directly confronted the judges that have not been releasing people as well. And I've had virtual town halls and briefings too, and, you know, brought in leading clergy. And there's also been union support in Philadelphia. The correctional officers union, the healthcare union, and the social workers union all have also come out stating that people need to be released. So there's sort of consensus, I would say, among the people of Philadelphia that this needs to happen. And there's a lot of blocks to it happening because we know that the system is designed to abandon Black and brown folks and let them die in moments like these. So that's why we're continuing to push.
Yeah, I mean, what the work you all are doing is so, so important. And I saw the very moving footage of the vigil that you had after, was her name Yvonne?
Yeah, Miss Yvonne Harris.
Died inside, and that you all had a vigil outside and women inside flicked their lights on and off to, you know, as a way to communicate and say that they heard you and know that you're there. Yeah, that was incredibly moving. And I think one of the hardest things for anybody who's locked up is to feel like you're being abandoned and that nobody cares. And, you know, what you're doing to make sure that people inside, that their families know that there's, that they're not being forgotten, that there's, I mean, it's incredibly frustrating to have the people who have the power to release them to be just turning away from this right now. But I think the show of love and solidarity is incredibly, incredibly important in this moment. I'm wondering if you could say a little more about how other people could support the demands, and in particular about the Black Mamas Bailout campaign, because bail has never been more urgent than it is. In my lifetime, it's never been more urgent than what I see happening now. So could you talk a bit about that?
Thank you. Yeah. And also just lifting up what you said, that like there's been unbelievably powerful inside organizing in Philly here and obviously across the country, just like seeing all the ways that people are resisting and literally risking their lives to share their stories and to support people around them. So that to me has by far been the most transformative part of this movement work for me right now personally, is just being in touch with so many people who are inspiring me every day to act because of all that they're doing in the conditions that they're in to support each other and to communicate with us and organize together. So yeah, and I think there's a lot of ways that people can support this work now. The Black Mamas Bailout is, for folks who don't know, a national action, was kind of envisioned by our movement leaders at National Bailout, including Mary Hooks from Southerners on New Ground. So, you know, in Philadelphia, we at the Community Bail Fund have participated. This is our third year, but we started early and are fundraising more aggressively than we ever have because of the urgency and because we're in touch with Black mothers and caregivers and trans and cis women who are experiencing just a level of violence and harm and horrific conditions and are like just telling us they're terrified of dying like soon. So yeah, we've been able to bail out more people than we have ever in the past. And also the need is there. There's so many more people with high bails too, that we're spending tens of thousands of dollars per person now to get people home. So people can donate to National Bailout, NBO, and their work because they're funding the Black Mamas Bailout all around the country. They can donate to the Philadelphia Community Bail Fund for Philly-specific work. We have Black women and mothers on our list who we still haven't raised enough money for. I just talked to someone yesterday, and it's really hard to know that someone has a price tag on their freedom, and with enough money they could be home and they're still in a cage. And it shouldn't have to be our role in the community to fundraise for freedom, obviously. And we're demanding as hard as we can, but we also can't wait for the city to act when we know that honestly they probably won't soon enough. So yeah, I think that's the urgency there. And then just joining wherever people are locally, you know, finding ways you can be in solidarity with the work happening. There's incredible work happening all around the country now to demand release, and people can look at the Free Them All national hashtag or different organizations near them, or your local bail fund, to be able to support that work also.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking time. I know that you are pretty much working nonstop with everybody else in your organization and in the community at large to bring people home. So thanks for taking time to talk with us. And we send you lots of love and solidarity to all the folks who are locked up and need to come home. So free them all.
Free them
Thanks.
all. Thank you so much for having me, and just to you and everyone who is putting love and energy into this too. We're in it together. So thank you.